Hey guys, welcome back to the Coon Hub. What you're about to see is what you'll never see a woman marching for equality doing. Life is pretty much the same as shopping for most women. They walk through life picking out what works for them, but will always try to return those items that weren't satisfactory. An example, being treated as equals, not the buffet line they imagined in their heads. If you should ever come across an outspoken feminist, ask her this question. If we were both in a field that required heavy lifting, who would be more likely to be asked? How about operating a machine that could take a limb off in one zip? If she should give you the 50-50 answer, then you'll know how twisted the concept of equality is to them. The funny part is that they expect to be paid the same amount on the dollar, while running away from the dangerous positions. If you should ever see a female frying on high voltage cables, be sure to send me that clip. Anyway, let me get to showing you a field that you'll never see women fighting to get into. If your sister or another female family member is beside you, ask her if she would do this job. And if the answer is no, ask her why not. This right here in colors will always be an interesting topic. What do you think equality and fairness mean to them? Here's one such person from a group like this, and this video will always be pure gold.
Is it on? Okay. I want to get paid the same as a man, and I think you understand that. So, if you become president, will a woman make the same as a man, and do I get to choose what I do with my body?
Yeah, you're looking at total ignorance. That attitude. Now watch her get smoked.
You're gonna make the same if you do as good a job.
Here's another of their disingenuous and self-serving questions.
In this tyrannical patriarchy,
Tyrannical patriarchy. Because of course, only men can be tyrants. Let's continue.
of course, who's at the top? Men,
Some men.
white men.
Well, that's
White,
another
rich,
thing. It's like,
Anglo-Saxon men.
well, first of all, it depends on which element of the hierarchy you look at. And second of all, it's not men. Okay? It's a tiny percentage of men. And that's not the same as men. Because most men aren't at the top. In fact, if you look at people who are truly at the bottom, most of them are men.
Have she ever been to LA? Comparing homeless men to women is like comparing rocks to sand. Now, if you're paying attention, you'll see that they formulate their questions to get under your skin.
So it's a small proportion of men. And then it's a very arbitrary slice. It's like, okay, so you're saying, well, what are we saying exactly? There's a disproportionate number of white Anglo-Saxon men who are billionaires. Could easily be. What does that have to do with men exactly? Why is that a male thing? It's like, it's not like all these men are like that. They're not like that. It's a tiny proportion of people who are like that, and they do happen to mostly be men.
Of course they know that the percentage is very small, but they don't care. That's what they focus on, because that's where they want to be. And believe me when I tell you this, they will tear you down to get there. False accusations are just the tip of the iceberg.
But that doesn't indicate some fundamental inadequacy in the entire social structure. I mean, 99% of bricklayers are men. Is that a problem? Well, nobody ever points it out. Like, all you have to do is go on the U.S. Department of Labor website and you can look at occupation ranked by gender. There's about 50 occupations that are 95% men and over. You don't ever hear a word about them. Well, why? Because they're dusty, grueling, difficult, trade-related, intensely laborious outside jobs. Well, that's why.
Say what?
He just laid it out. Watch as she curls in her seat.
So, and why aren't we struggling for equality, gender equality among bricklayers? By force, let's say. From here on in, it's by fiat, man. 50% of women, they want to be nurses. No damn way.
The end goal is not equality, guys. They want to control things, but they expect us to hand it over. No freaking way. You're gonna have to take it. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this one. Please like, comment, and share. I want to thank you for watching, and as always, be well.